Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful, even if those 50 plus breweries wouldn't send me any free samples. Anyhow, today I have a viewer request for you all. This one is requested by none other than Norbert, one of my top viewers up in North Queensland. And yeah, he's asked me to review this one a few times. So yeah, I finally picked up this can at First Choice here in Toowoomba for $10. Okay, but at least it's a big can. It's yeah, it's from Bend, Oregon, over in the United States of America. It's none other than Deschutes fresh squeezed IPA. Yeah, 6.4% alcohol by volume, and the can size is interesting, 568 mils or 19.2 fluid ounces. Yeah, so I've never had a beer from Deschutes before. I know that they're quite highly regarded. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to try this. It comes highly recommended from Norbert, of course. So yeah, let's crack open this big ass can and pour it out to this tulip glass. Okay. Okay. So let's get a look at the appearance of this one. Wow. Yeah, very much on the amber spectrum. Yeah, very deep amber colour. Yeah, with a golden hue to it. Just a little under 3 fingers of off-white head. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it certainly looks like, you know, what you'd expect from an IPA, doesn't it? Rightio, so let's move on to the aroma. Wow. A lot of just sweetness coming through, yeah. Candy sort of sweetness, actually. I can't quite pinpoint it, but definitely not piney, not citrusy. Like sort of a sweet, sort of fruity aroma is, you know, best I can describe it, but almost with a, you know, candy-like quality. Well, I expect this is going to be pretty darn tasty. Yeah, like I said, Norbert, yeah, encouraged me to review this a few times. So anyway, Norbert, cheers to you if you're watching. Let's dive into this one, and cheers to you, the audience. Wow. Well, up front, you know, there's a definite malt presence, but yeah, definitely a lot of hop character as well. Definitely getting, you know, those hops, you know, lingering in the palate after having a sip. I might have another. It's certainly an interesting brew. Yeah, definitely one I would describe as very full-bodied, and it's got a real high sort of viscosity to it. It's really, really syrupy. Yeah, almost like honey. But let's just top this one up, actually. But look, so far so good. I'm quite impressed with this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm finding it quite drinkable, but at 6.4% ABV, it's certainly not one you could session. A couple of these would leave you quite pleasantly toasted. Norbert commented to me that it's good for a rare sort of treat, and I would have to agree with him there. The price point, well, $10 for this can, about what you'd expect in Australia, but yeah, that's a lot of money for one can of beer. That's just a little more than a pint. All right, well, I'm quite enjoying this too. It's very hard to fault flavour-wise. I mean, it's definitely got a lot of body and a lot of flavour. Super tasty. Yeah. Anyway, let's have one last gulp and give this one a score out of 10. Alright, well, all in all, a superb brew. What you'd expect from an IPA and more. So I think it's definitely one that's deserving of a 10. I'm super impressed with it, and it's definitely up there. I mean, in terms of IPAs that I've tried. Yeah, not that I'm a huge fan of that style, but I know what one should taste like, and yeah, this is definitely hitting all those flavour notes and more. Yeah, it's a really superb brew, and yeah, my first experience with Deschutes has been a pleasant one. All right, so yeah, there you go. Lovely 10 out of 10. So it's definitely one that I would highly recommend to you all, folks. Quite easy to find at the moment here in Australia if you just go to First Choice Liquor, but who knows for how long. But anyway, yeah, what a great beer, and thank you for the recommendation, Norbert. Anyhow, I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this, and yeah, enjoy the buzz. Alright, so until next time, folks, fare thee well, or